perhaps the best jersey reveal that we've had within the last half decade. I don't know what this organization was thinking. They did so many things wrong. Now it is time for a take that I need to take back. Hello everyone, my name is Matt McLaughlin, your residential, friendly neighborhood sports and fashion enthusiast, and let's just dive right into it. We have 3 huge uniform changes in the National Football League. One certified miss, and the other 2 certified hits, in my opinion. Let's start with the miss. The Denver Broncos. I don't know what this organization was thinking. I hope this upcoming draft goes much better than what this uniform turned out to be. They did so many things wrong. First of all, they teased us by revealing that the 1970s inspired uniforms are coming back. Hooray. I got duped into thinking that those would be the permanent uniforms moving forward, something that the Jets did with their Sack Exchange era uniforms, and they announced that those are going to be their full-time uniforms moving forward, who knows how long. But the Broncos overhauled this uniform in a way that I did not think could get much worse. They went with a lighter shade of orange. To me, just looks like, tangerine-ish. And the numbering is god-awful. Organizations want to modernize their numbers or their fonts and have a cleaner look, which I completely understand the intention of that. But these numbers look like they belong in the Canadian Football League. No disrespect to the CFL. Some dogs in that league. But for the National Football League, I feel like it's thrived on clean, sharp looks. I've seen a lot of internet comments say that they're Chargers hand-me-downs, which after I read that, I couldn't unsee it. But then to also bring in this all-white alternate helmet for their navy blue set, it looks like a practice uniform. Overall, a solid 4.5 out of 10, and the only reason I'm giving it 4 points, I think, in the first place is really because of the matte finish on the helmet. A lot of teams, I think, are transitioning to that finish. I'll give that 4 points, but the uniforms themselves, 0.5. Now it is time for a take that I need to take back. I was so against the Houston Texans' new uniforms when they were initially leaked by the owner. The numbers looked like a reverse engineer of the Seattle Seahawks' current uniforms. This uniform and the entire set, the new look Houston Texans, is so much better than I could have anticipated. That battle red uniform is so cool. One of my favorite uniforms already. I love that they did just the horns on the helmet decal. Reminds me of my Philadelphia Eagles and just how they have the wings on their helmets. The nameplates on the back look absolutely incredible. And this alternate uniform that they released, they knocked it completely out of the park. The new logo is absolutely incredible. They brought back that classic Houston Oilers light blue, which is always a good move. So Houston, I apologize. To the Texans organization, I apologize, and to take everything that I said back. Absolute phenomenal 10 out of 10 in my opinion. But last and certainly not least, perhaps the best jersey reveal that we've had within the last half decade. The Detroit Lions are finally going back to that look that's similar to the Barry Sanders era. They're going back to the Honolulu blue, which is one of my favorite shades of blue, for their primary home tops, I believe. And then the road whites look absolutely clean and crisp, especially with the fact that they're going back to that block numbering system. And this all black alternative uniform, someone call the fire department. Detroit may burn down when these uniforms are on the field. I've seen a lot of criticism or comparisons to the Carolina Panthers color rush, but I think what separates this uniform apart are 2 things. Number 1, the helmet. The helmet having a black logo decal and a primary blue helmet is so incredibly appealing to look at for me personally. And on top of that, the numbers are primarily blue with a white trim / stroke, whereas the Panthers, I believe, are white numbers with either a blue trim or something along those lines. Either way, the Dan Campbell era, so far within the last calendar year to calendar year and a half, it feels like there's been very little missteps besides his, 4th down play calling. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Which uniform is your favorite? Which one is your least favorite? Would love to hear why. And while you're here, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. That greatly helps out the channel. And as always, I will catch you in the next video.